Good morning, everyone. All right, I am back after a little bit of technical difficulties there. To recap from what I said before, the one thing that I told Nini Pion was delaying me 10 minutes ago was refilling my coffee. I did any number of things, but I did not refill my coffee. Alas, here we are, playing Genshin Impact for today. Let me grab my chat and pin it where I can see, and then we will continue. How is everyone today? I see both Songvale and Nini Pion. Thank you for coming and hanging out. You doing all right? Yes, I do see Genshin is working now, so we are able to go. I did play a little bit on my own between the last stream and now, which is good, because what that means is I am getting into the game, and I will continue to want to play it, even on my own. I do think that's a difficult thing, because I feel like I'm not always ready to stream, but I do want to feel like playing games. So, that might happen, where sometimes we miss some stuff. I am just clearing out my, like, communicating with me thing. What is it telling me is new? Little... Okay, that's opening a different thing now. Whatever. Alright, experience. Let's see. Claim that. We are getting our first snow of the season here at the moment, so if you can hear a grinding noise, I don't think you can. I feel like a lot of streamers and YouTubers are always like, sorry for the whatever in the background, and I can almost never hear it. It must be because I'm not listening to it on, like, really nice headphones. But if you do hear a weird rumbling sound, it is a plow outside because it's finally snowing. Yes. I don't know if I have a free pull. How can I find that out? It is a long way to the moon. And honestly, I'll just be happy when we get to, Fontaine. Because I really like the judge, and I just wish I was the judge, you know what I mean? Like, that dude is living my ideal existence. I did have my internet cut out for like 10 seconds this morning, so I'm hoping it will hold for the whole of stream. It is gone. I swear I'm clicking on the same thing, but now it's not opening the wish. I guess this is wishes, huh? I mean, I just relate to that. Like, I had a student, like, it was a good discussion with a student, but it was with the preteen boy, and so, like, he was very frustrated, and so he was yelling at me last week, and he was, like, just going on and on about how, like, I wasn't fair, and I admit, like, that really hurt me, because I feel like one of the things I want to be is an adult who treats them like a person, what most people would say is like another adult, and, like, acts with fairness and compassion. So, like, that definitely hurt, because that was how he felt in that moment. So I don't know, I just find it relatable. Sparkle Star is Wish, okay. But I have a discount on this, but I don't have a free one. Okay. I'm gonna look at just some of these to make them go away. I can't remember which of these things pop up, and you guys can see what I'm doing. But while it's frozen or whatever, it's not frozen. I'm just... Every day they tell me new things. And I admit I'm not reading most of them because it's overwhelming, because I don't really know what any of this stuff means yet. Another year... Oh! So, this... I have no idea, what this is about, but I recognize this character's name, and it's Judge Dude. There will come soft rains. Another year gone in a flash, and I hope you've been well. Now that the weather's been getting chilly, it's time to layer up and break out the winter blankets. In Snezhnaya, snow will come in winter as scheduled, while here in Fontaine it has been overcast for days, but it hasn't rained yet. I had briefly hoped that a light winter drizzle might fall on my birthday, But as of this morning, none has appeared. I cannot help but wonder whether my younger self would have taken any pleasure in the promised rain. In any case, it matters little, as no rain will fall today. It is my birthday, and I should allow myself a measure of cheer. You may therefore attend the appointment without concern. There is no need to bring an umbrella. I will gladly go to your birthday, sir. Thank you for the stuff. I'm not sure why you gave me stuff for your birthday, but I appreciate it. He wants it to rain for his birthday. I will no longer be sad if it just goes back to rain today anyway, on the snow. I mean, I will be, but I'll try not to be. I'll try to be happy because Gillette would be happy. Anyway, I love Songvale that you know who we're talking about, and that's the moment you brought up. What? I forgot that it rains when he's sad. So he doesn't want it to rain on his birthday. Just kidding, it has to stay snowing. I did say Songvale. I was saying that I think it's great that you know who we're talking about, but like that's the moment that you remember about him. So, is it always is he always sad when it rains? Or is it just it will rain when he's sad? Alright, I'm looking for the map, because I feel like I logged out right in front of where I needed to go in for that quest. I'm struggling with controls again because I played a Switch game last night, and so now my sense of where the buttons are is wrong. Inipyon says, there might be more specifics that I'm not aware of, but I think it's his sadness that makes the rain come down. Okay, well, I no longer want it to rain for his birthday. That's so sad that it rains every year on his birthday. We have to hug him. He seems like somebody who doesn't necessarily want a hug, but that's okay. We will hug him, and hopefully he will be happy once we are hugging. Also, please let me know if my mic starts cutting out as I speak quieter, because...
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought! Do we really have to go all the way inside?
Kinda looks like yes.
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
How it works in the library. Yes. I admit, I think you've mentioned that there's like two kinds of people. There's people who like Paimon and people who do not. I have opinions about Paimon, to be sure. There is this one episode of the 80s Transformers cartoon where this character, he's part of the good guy team, but his name is Gears, and he is super rude and angry all of the time. And the plot of the episode is that he like loses part of his personality chip or something. And he becomes like super friendly and helpful and ends up like even helping out the bad guys because he's just so helpful. And then at the end of the episode, they like have a meeting about whether or not they should give him back his personality chip. And actually everybody votes no. And then they realize that that would be wrong because it's his personality, so it should be his personality. But in matters of Paimon, I understand the Autobots. It's like, we have to save Paimon. I'd be like, do we? Do we have to save Paimon? I wonder if we're gonna figure out, like, Paimon is our lost sibling or something. Attack the sensors and charge them. How do I don't remember, is there a way to target? He's the god of space, that would make sense too. I feel like there is a targeting system, but I can't remember what it is. Do I just do this?
Come
maybe?
a little closer.
Nope, that's not it. Goddess Space is kind of cool. I think it would be a lot better if, like, her design is kind of growing on me. I don't particularly like the shade of, like, peachy pink that they use. It's not very distinctive to me. But then also... Oh, I have tacking them on the... Thank you, Arrow. I didn't understand that there was one on the ground for me to pick up. Or to attack. Her voice annoys me a lot. Her design is not that distinctive, and her voice annoys me. Okay. Well, hopefully... How am I supposed to attack that one? I don't understand. Oh. Okay. I don't like, and I think Songville's on the same place here, I don't like those, like, very high-pitched voices. They sound okay to me sometimes with Japanese voice acting, but when they are speaking English, I think something about it is just too annoying for me. I think when I was playing Genshin on my own before, I also was intentionally putting the voice acting into Japanese, because I just thought I prefer that more.
You're in for a little shock.
Now I can't. I need to be used to all the English voice actors so that they sound accurate, so that when we get to fun,
Come a little
I
closer.
get to enjoy the voice acting I want to. Exactly. You do that.
You're in for a little shock.
Oopsie.
Come a little closer.
I do think it is likely the case that I am still not very good at controlling this particular character. What are we doing here again? Archon quest or least quest? Least a quest. We do not have enough adventure level, unfortunately.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
To continue the Archon quest. Generally speaking, I think I will be prioritizing Archon quests when possible, but at this time, we are not able to move forward. Like, part of me wants to be very completionistic about it, and do everything, but also the reality is most of what I think I care about at this time is main story. And I'm trying to generally be more about that in my gaming. That even though it's like, oh, the best way to play this would be to be super thorough about it, appreciate the fact, okay, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Challenge failed. Okay. But why though? I mean, because I didn't fight fast enough, but I'm not really sure I'm supposed to go faster than that. Yeah, and that's kind of what it is, where it's like, I feel like the right way to play a game is the super throwaway where you talk to everyone. But I'm also finding that if I try to do that in a game world where I'm not already invested in it, I don't know all the things, then it just becomes very tedious, like it messes with the pacing. Whereas, like, playing it the second time through, when you do that, then you have context and all those details connect to something, and it's just, it is better.
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze! What's the
We have
hurry?
people who are immune.
No one escapes my sight.
Alright. Failed. I'm guessing I just have to figure out how to be faster at killing them.
Get him!
Cool it.
They're all on cooldown. I would, but they're all on cooldown. So, I guess maybe we'll wait for everything to be off cooldown. I will gambatte.
With the wind.
Come a little closer.
Freeze.
Let it rain! Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Huh? Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
I really don't understand.
You're in for a little shock.
Like, this thing seems to be immune to everything. So I'm not sure what they want me to do. The big one is, like, immune. Like, all the other ones were going down, but the big one was just staying up.
Get him!
Dodge this.
You've been a naughty boy.
Go, go,
Cool it. Freeze.
Oh my gosh,
What's
there's
the hurry?
another round? This is impossible.
No escape!
Oh, maybe try holding Amber's normal attack to fire arrow at it. Okay. I don't like the gameplay of swapping between characters. I like finding one that I like and then getting good with it. So that is definitely a critique that I have.
Wind blade.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Dodge this.
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up.
Hey!
Disappear.
You're in for a little shock.
We are perpetually immune.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
I think this entire stream is just going to be this fight today.
Freeze.
Let's clear out alerts. So I can feel like we did something. Okay. We need to eat food. No. Crap. Cancel. No. Right, we can't eat food because we're in a dungeon. This is food. This is food. Okay. I can't hit the start menu for some reason when I'm in a dungeon. Is weird. Okay.
Go, Baron!
Dodge this.
Come a little closer.
No one escapes my sights! Hey, get him!
Cool it.
Okay. I think we're gonna make 3 more attempts on this, and if we can't do it, we're gonna go do something else.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
I'll race you there!
I don't want to get hit anymore.
Come a little closer.
Blade.
Hey! No escape! Go!
You're in for a little shock.
Oh my god. Okay, great. Oof. Yeah, but if you stay in the middle of it, you get hit. Do I have to do that again? Okay, well, this stands. If I have to keep repeating this, we're gonna do it 2 more times, and if that does not solve it, then we're gonna go do something else. It said complete.
Hey! Look! It's an Abyss Mage! Lisa was spot on! Get him!
As long as the encounter is different. I don't... Like, that's fine. But the main thing is, I just did not want to keep doing it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I guess I am not in the right
So
frame of mind for this.
cool
one.
it.
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this. Don't push your luck.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Whew.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
Can you not imagine doing it? I'm so glad this is over. I don't even feel satisfied. I'm just like glad it's over. Nini Pion, can you not imagine playing with them because like they're not that strong, or because they're really underleveled, or
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
I am a librarian.
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret.
I feel like I'm getting better at playing Lisa. I like Lisa's design. She is exactly the kind of character that I used to use as like a face claim for roleplay. But it's difficult for me, sure. I don't play Traveler anymore, so that's another one I would include. I think I'll always play Traveler because Traveler is the main character, so my brain, because I'm story focused, like is like, well, that character's non-negotiable. Of course, they're in the party. I will probably try to change up my party to be, as much as possible, a group of people from whatever land I'm actually in. So I also will never, like, get good.
Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
You, didn't let him finish speaking.
This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
You are dangerous. Another fight sequence? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, great. I was like, no, do not make me fight more oozes today. I don't have any more interest in ooze today.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
She seems dangerous, and I no longer want favors from her.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Like, she's very powerful, and she does not seem to have the right level of noble, good moral compass for me.
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant.
Sorry, you're crazy.
My
no.
work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
All right. Well, we have achieved another quest. We are in a bush. Yeah, I feel like I really liked her until it became clear that she was, like, a little unthinkingly sadistic. And now I'm not very interested in her at all. Oh, we do have to talk to her. That's what I was wondering to finish the quest. Bush form, go! We form a druid. Bush druid. I do have to say, like, I've mentioned this to Sango many times before, like, I very much think of myself as being a night owl, like I always had been. But I definitely find I'm in a different mood about gaming in the morning, and I kind of like it. I feel like all things working out in the future. Certainly, like, the mood I'm in the morning for gaming is much more conducive to streaming. Like, I just feel, like, chattier, but also, like, more productive, rather than, like, getting off task, and I feel like I need the productivity direction that seems like a thing that just makes sense to me while streaming. Oh. Am I supposed to kill these? I guess I am. Okay.
Go, go, Baron Bunny! Let it rain!
Remember not to get too out of whatever. Or they will leash and I will have to start over, which I do not want to do. Rude.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Yeah, you might have to leave the team. Or, like,
Don't get
things
frostbite.
that she says now are annoying. Because she seems questionable morally. I don't care for a morally questionable person. Native Pion says, if only we could roll, and now she remembers there's a character that can roll. She wonders if I can raise my rank faster if we co-opted, but I did most of the work in battle. It's not stable for your experience, but to give you more wiggle room to go at your pace. Noelle has a shield, a reminder that her pull banner won't go away until you pull it. Okay. I don't really understand. What is a pull banner? Like, I get that the banners are what the events are called, right? Enemy reinforce. I was wondering who I was supposed to fight next. Okay.
Get him!
Dodge this. What's the hurry? Freeze.
I thought I was attacking, but I was just dashing around. No, I'm stuck on a thing.
Cool it.
Oopsie.
With the wind.
Ow. I guess I can't blow him away.
Wind blade.
Blitz.
Yay! We did it. Banner is there for every player to specifically get Noelle. You'll get her no matter what. Once you get her, her banner goes away. Okay. So, does it cost resources though? So I feel like even if it's like, it's gonna hang out there, I want to keep my resources to roll for a character I want. If that makes sense. Thank you for the information. I don't play gacha games, so this is the only gacha game I have ever played. So I don't totally understand how everything works. It does, but I believe they gave it to you for free since it's the tutorial on how to use the gacha. I did that tutorial a long, long time ago. Like, that's how I got some of the other... How do I see what characters I have? Like, I do have a bunch of other characters that came from, like, free gacha pulls. I'm not sure who any of these people are. But yeah, some of these are from, like, free pulls that I did at some point earlier in the tutorial. I think it's just like, at this point, I'm not ready to invest any money in this game. Beyond, like, what's funny is, like, I would be very willing to buy this game, you know, if it was like 60 bucks. But, like, doing gacha pulls, I'm not willing to do that, which is interesting to think about. I might do some in the future, but yeah. Goodbye, Songvale. Good luck at cleaning. Don't forget your music and your medicine and all that. I see. Okay. So I guess we'll stop and do one pull. It seems like I am being strongly hinted that I am supposed to do this. It's just, I'm sad because I only have 13. I'm going to spend 8 of them on her, and I don't want her at the moment. So let's see. You're welcome, Songyo. Alright, we got a book. Got a sword. Got...
I'm Beto. You've heard of my ship, the Crux, and its crew? If you too love adventure, then join me. I've got your back.
She seems cool, but I didn't hear ship. I thought she was, like, commenting on what she gets up to. It's me back on my crap.
My name is
as you
Noelle,
said, there is Noelle.
maid of the Knights of...
Oops, I didn't mean to skip her audio. Alright, well, I like the pirate woman. She seems cool. I might like Noelle if she is not, like... I don't know, she's wearing armor, but she has a facial expression to me that implies that, like, she's small and cute and demure. And she might be strong, but she's also small and cute and demure, which is not quite my thing. Particularly in a knight character, I'd rather have, like, more of, like, a Jean situation. It didn't go away. It did not go away. It's okay. We're just not gonna worry about it. Okay, that movement is better. And I guess she's in the region that we are now. So that's fine. Are we gonna meet her in the story? Is she gonna pop up later?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Well, that's good. Are we gonna... So I saw that she's part of the Knights of Favonius, which is where I am.
That doesn't sound very good.
Thank you, Nini Pyon. It's okay. It'll be fine. It's just... My daughter, Ellen, has had her heart set on joining the Knights of Favonius. She's been training for the tryouts now. Oh, I had really hoped to mentor her, but she just doesn't believe me when I say I used to be an adventurer. She just wants to train alone. There's nothing I can do to prove it to her either. Once you've got a wife and kids, it'd be selfish and reckless to carry on going out on these dangerous adventures. My responsibility to care for my family takes priority over the ego boost I'd get from going on an adventure. I'm still an adventurer at heart, though, and I certainly still know a thing or two about it. Once, when I was on an adventure, I noticed these wooden dummies that the Hilly-Churls use for combat training. They look pretty sturdy. I'm sure they'd be great for Ellen to train with, too. Could you go and collect a few Hilly-Churl training dummies for me? Of course, I respect the adventurer's code and wouldn't make you do it for nothing. How about it? That's the spirit. Ah, I was just like you back when I first joined the guild, up for anything. And when I say anything... Just joking, of course. Off you go now. Note on the Noelle banner from the internet, Noelle is guaranteed to be part of the first 10 pull you make, and you're guaranteed another character 4-star above in your second 10 pull. Alright, cool. Well, I don't think we have enough currency to do any additional pulls. Using up to 20 pulls in this banner is not a waste. Not only are you guaranteed a character, there is a 20% discount on the wish, so we strongly recommend pulling this gacha. Okay. Well, at least we did it. I don't think I have enough to do another one. Nope. I don't have enough. Oh, but I can buy them with Primogens. Well, do you want to see another one? I like characters, so if there's going to be more characters, I'll pull another one. Okay. Now, this is confusing because it's got the confirm and close, and I have to, like, make sure that I hit the right one because my buttons are different. No, not on the blue balls. Okay. Only by pink blue balls. Oh, I see. Blue and the pink. Okay. This dude looks awesome. Why are the pink ones better than the blue ones? How are they different? And no words. I do like Venti also. Like, he's good.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow, Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
I think it's a coffee.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
Doesn't seem like you are. You're gonna go to bed. Blue balls are for the basic banner that is always available. What you can get from it doesn't change except for adding a few new things when a new nation is unlocked. The things you can get from it, you can also get from the time-limited gacha. Time-limited gacha use the pink and blue balls. I see. There are various ways to obtain adventure experience, and whether it quests, chests, investigations, late blossoms. Okay. $26, so we still have to work on our way to getting to 18. guess let's work on some of these commission quests. So basically, do you like get more free blue ones than you do the pink and blue ones, so don't spend currency on pink and blue ones? I picked the one at the top of the list. I'm just gonna do all of them. Let's go investigate Noelle and see... not what I wanted. See if we should switch her out for Lisa.
I will protect you.
How can I look at... Like, how do I... Why? That's not what... Hello?
My name is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius, and it's my pleasure to be joining you on your adventure today. Should you encounter any problems at all at any point throughout your journey, please do not hesitate to call me, and I will be delighted to provide you with my full assistance. Yes, starting right now. What do you need?
I have a question. So she's their maid, right? Are the dust bunnies particularly fearsome? Why does her maid uniform have so much plate armor? I'm just skimming these, looking for... But also wants to stay a maid. It's tough when you have hobbies that don't align with everything else. Where? I want to take your stuff away. You view an artifact's main affix and minor affixes be highlighted. Okay. How do I... Okay, remove. Great. We're gonna give stuff to her now. Okay. Defense, attack, crit. Okay. We'll increase her health. And... attack? Yeah, maybe we'll do attack. And let's see. Attack. Okay. Great, I think we have improved that. And Nini Pion says, while you do get free balls, what the game gives you most of is Primogens, which you can exchange for any of the balls. The pink-blue balls are more valuable because they are the only way to get time-limited characters, and when trying to get them, you still have a chance to get characters from the Always There Gotcha. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's more worth it to just... Thank you for a new stuff. It's more worth it to save those for those opportunities. Where are we going? So basically just save your money for the opportunity to get time-limited characters. That makes sense. Blue balls can only be used when they always there gotcha, and this Noel gotcha, so it doesn't matter if you save them up or use them now. Things you won't get won't change until new characters are added every week. Oh, I see. So it does, yeah, I see what you mean, where it's like, well, there's no reason to save them because, for the most part, I won't notice having them or not having them.
Bet you can't keep up with me. No one escapes my sights. Get him.
I think it's funny that, like, this guy does not seem concerned about this going on at all. Like, he does not seem like the quick anything. He seems like the unobservant. I'm gonna call him Ross the unobservant. Maybe he drunk, that's true. Maybe he just don't care anymore.
Freeze!
So how many Primogens to balls is it? Is it 10 Primogens, or... Getting minerals is easier with playing more characters, which Noelle is. Okay, let's try her. Oh, you're right, that is much easier. You know what occurs to me? I don't think we leveled her up in any way, so she's level 1. Alright, that should be better now. Okay, so that's... I have to do quite a few quests to get a ball. Yeah, me too. It occurs to me that we should do some health restore here. It is kind of chill to gather items. Where are we supposed to be going? Alright, we gotta go this way. I thought we had to go farther the way that I was going, but in fact we were getting farther away. there's a chest that I missed. Thank you, UI, for alerting me to that fact.
Is this an answer from this world?
Alright, we are... I wonder if during the stream we might make 17, but we have to get to 18 before we can continue the quest. We have probably literally years of game content to explore. Oop, that was a mistake. I'm not gonna make it to the top. Yeah, I feel like it's got to be like watching like an elderly family member use the computer.
A reward on the
like,
road.
oh, there's so many things you're overlooking, and it's like they got to just figure it out, you know. I am like intentionally like I do see some items, but I'm not getting every single item. I am trying to grab chests though, since they provide the experience I need.
Go, go, Barrett Bunny!
I thought there was like somebody yelling outside, but I think it's from the game audio. I'll be right back. Maybe it is outside. Just a second. But from far away it sounded very, like, angry and agitated, and I just felt like I needed to know what was going on. In case there was some kind of issue that was resulting in damaged property or something. Nini Pion says, I wonder if you like Dragonspire, the mountain south of Mondstadt. Fandom loves it, maybe because of the lore, but I hate going there. Is it a dungeon? Oh my gosh, too much terrain. Get off the terrain.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Well, that's not good.
This moment will be frozen in time. Don't push your luck. Dodge this. Freeze.
No escape!
I didn't realize he was gonna charge. Someone's shooting at me. Yes, they are.
Bet you can't keep up with me! Get him!
Alright, so we got that at least. And we'll grab this one. Nope, overworld place. I like how we can talk when exploring, but get silent during the battle because we concentrate. Yeah, I very much need to focus.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a
I feel
gift.
like last week I was like suddenly really good at the combat, but this week I'm struggling again. For sure. Is gyro aim an option in this game? No, it's not. Okay. Alright. Gyro is like when you move the controller, and that lets you adjust where you're aiming, usually with the bow and arrow. Oh, I could have shot this explosive, that would have worked.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Get off the tree, monkey. Alright, I think we've cleared this camp. So let's go and work on another one. Is that a rare? What does little star mean? I mean, it means rare. Honestly, this area looks vaguely sacred, but Oh, I see.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, I see.
Steady as stone.
I am secretly a god.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Alright, we got slime condensate. We are ready to cook some food.
How fortunate.
Onwards and upwards, literally. Oh. I am a god. Gotta go clear out a monster camp.
I won't let you down. escapes my sight. As a dutiful maid would.
I'm not sure I like her slow attack speed, but I will say I seem to be pretty effective at using the claymore. Are you okay with Noelle, the little you've seen of her? I find her sweet, but I don't use her much. I'm not opposed to it like Lisa. I am finding playing her to be much more intuitive than I did Lisa, honestly.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Get off the wall. Oh my goodness.
Someone needs assistance.
Is it me? It might be me.
Go, go, Barrett Buddy!
You stand next to the thing that's gonna explode first. Yeah, I struggle with, like, the slowness because it's an action combat game, so I have to, like, dodge. So I don't really like slow animations for stuff like that in games because I tend to struggle with controlling it. But actually, I'm not finding her that difficult to control, so she can stay. Can't move that fast though, which is proving to be a little bit of an issue.
Dodge this. Cool it.
But I'm getting better at reading the animation, so it's not as much of an issue.
Freeze.
Explode, please. Thank you. Alright. Now we need to find dummies. I would not have understood that that was a dummy if they did not tell me, so that's good. Alright, I think we have to go back to the main city now. Becoming more willing to teleport. Why can I not teleport? Oh, do I have to go to a teleport in this game? Okay. How do I interact with... I was on the map, and I clicked on a teleport point. Oh, I don't know that one activated. Okay. I click on this one? Okay. I thought I did say that I could teleport there, but I maybe misunderstood what it was trying to communicate to me. It's so weird, because I still very much remember, like, 20 years ago, when video game UI and assumptions, like, were completely intuitive to me. And now, when I play games, I'm always like, what's going on? It just doesn't make sense. I understand old people now. Because I didn't continue playing all of, like, the new games, or using, like, the popular apps. The things that are just intuitive to everyone else just make no sense to me whatsoever, and yet I also still have little interest in picking up those apps or games most of the time.
Haven't you heard?
I did read, I just didn't understand what it was saying. So, like, I went here, and I moused over this, and it said teleport, and then at the bottom, in the lower right, it says interact with the teleport waypoint to activate teleportation, but, like, I was like, okay, interact. And so this time now it says teleport Mondstadt, but, like, it didn't do that last time. This was different. So, like, I didn't understand something about what the UI was doing. I didn't get it. So, anyway, I thought I did read, I just didn't understand what it was saying, and, like, that's what I'm trying to get at, is, like, I feel like I understand, and then I do what I thought I understood, and it's wrong. And that is the old person technology experience. Think you know what you're doing, but you don't. And then you're confused when it doesn't work. Did I find them? Yep. I don't know how to do that. Oh, yes. These are nice and sturdy. If they can withstand a pummeling by a helichurl, they should be able to take whatever Ellen throws at them. Thank you. I didn't see a point. I'm in the city. Alright, great. Let's see, another purple thing. Let's go towards the purple thing. Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. I will get it next time, I guess. Onwards to the next objective. Why do you think you might like it or dislike the name being Cider Lake? I think it sounds like a nice place. It's like Breath of the Wild, where when it's wet, you're less good at climbing. I hope not. It's fun because Mondstadt likes alcohol, so they even named their lake after it. Haha, but then it's also kind of tacky. Don't know which I lean towards more. I guess that's fair. I think maybe because I know elsewhere in the world, cider is absolutely a alcoholic drink. To me, when I hear cider, I initially think of, like, apple juice, basically. So I don't link it to alcohol, but you're right, I have seen them mention that Mondstadt likes to drink. There is... oh, I suppose I can't say it. There is a body of water that references alcohol near me also, with a story about Prohibition. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Yeah, the local lore around the name is that it was an exchange spot during Prohibition where people would leave money and then come back the next day and there would be alcohol there. It was like the trade-off spot, and then when the sheriff found out about it, they dumped all the alcohol in the river, and that gave it its name. Which I feel like is a specific story, but A, I don't know if it exists anywhere on the internet, and B, I feel like that is not that original of a Prohibition story. So there is a reasonable chance that there are many rivers in the United States with similar backstories, even if the name isn't exactly the same. Just a moment, I'm gonna answer some message. Library letting me know that some of my books have arrived, but I probably won't be able to go get them today. Maybe I can go tomorrow. I do like the rain sound, it's very soothing. I mean, I think the place being, like, if it had been cider colored, like the, that potentially could be very nice. I can understand why somebody would want their lake to be cider, like, to be,
Get him! No escape! Bet you can't keep up with me!
Don't get frostbite.
I can't remember if ice is gonna be weak to fire or strong. Obviously, we're hoping for the
Don't push your luck.
strong here, but I am failing. We're gonna clear out all the ads before we do the boss. Oh my goodness! Don't help you out.
Dodge this. Cool it.
All right, got all that. And obviously, fire's not really that great on
Hey!
this stuff. But we'll do what we can. I don't even know if we're doing any damage to the shield here.
Wind blade. Disappear.
We are not doing very much damage, I'll tell you that. We're just gonna stand in the fire.
Wind blade.
It's a huge pro pop. If you ever play World of Warcraft, do not stand in the fire. People will get very mad at you.
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Alright, got that. Now we're gonna destroy some towers. Just kidding, we're gonna defeat these guys and take their chest.
I'll race you. No one escapes my sights. Hey!
Heat fire. Which I'm assuming you don't like because you're covered in winter things. I thought it was gonna be overdue books and would have said, Lisa heard us talking about her, they get mad at you.
Oh Opening
No,
a
it
chest
is
is like
books that I
unwrapping
have
a
on
gift.
hold.
Get him!
Oh, hey. Explosives. Great.
Cool it.
I think when I first started, if I got hit by any of the enemies, I, like, died very easily. And that is why I have it in my head that I need to not get hit, even though right now it's like, oh, actually, getting hit is not an issue.
Dodge this. Quite the find.
Are you game for a little bit of a pause here?
Catch the wind.
I'm gonna go fill that coffee and use the restroom real quick. Oh wow, it's very far away. Maybe we should use the map and find out if we can teleport. The clouds were super pretty. Can I leave us on a view of the clouds? Rude. No. Face the clouds. Alright, well at least they're kind of in frame a little bit. I will be right back. A little bit of a pause. took me a second to figure out what you meant, Nini Pion, by getting rid of pennies, and absolutely not. I will be retaining my pennies. Also, to my knowledge, while they're not printing more, they will remain legal tender, so you can bring them to the store. And still use them. I suspect that, like, the value of a penny is obviously quite low. And so the novelty of having some pennies in 20 years will be worth a lot more than the, like, maybe 20 cents tops I have in pennies at the moment. Oh, interesting. Well, in fairness, I also, don't tend to get to pay for things in cash that I need pennies for. That's strange that places are already not accepting them. Well, this confuses me because it's my understanding that, like, cash is legal in the United States, and if somebody won't take cash, that is not legal. So yeah, it surprises me that they won't take them. But it also always surprises me when places are, like, card only, because it's my understanding that that is not legal in the United States. But also, so many people prefer to use card over cash that I guess, I don't know, they never get into trouble for it. Yeah, it does make sense that, like, they can't make change or something anymore, but I don't know. Like, if my order is like $5.22, I'm not giving you $5.25. Like, that's just not happening. My 3 cents are mine. Very odd. I suppose places are just gonna, like, round up to the nearest 5 cents now. I am doing some Tama care. I am obviously back at my computer, but the Tamas are awake and they need breakfast and me to clean up their habitats. So we're doing that real quick. What do you think, Nini Pion? Do I need a Tama cam view? Do you want to be able to watch me play with my Tamagotchi? I just feel like in the US, there's no way it's not going to be round up, you know? Because that's the thing, like, taking 2 cents doesn't seem like it's that much, but if you take 2 cents from every person and you do thousands of transactions, it's thousands of dollars. So. Cam. Well, maybe we'll do that over winter break. One of the things I've, like, randomly thought about splurging on, but I feel like I don't stream enough to use, is, like, a better camera. But it's a couple $100, and I just bought a Switch, so maybe I won't get a camera. But, I might try to get, like, a stand at Daiso or something for my phone. And see if I can do some basic camera stuff with that for, like, Tamacam, or if I am painting miniatures or using markers in real life. Alright, Tamas will need more care shortly, but we are able to continue on stream for a little while first. I was like, why is the game so small? It's because I'm looking at it on Twitch. Let us continue. See what achievements we've earned. Alright. Onward. 2 towers. They're very far away. I think we're gonna check the map to see if we can teleport to anywhere closer to them. I am excited for, so I'm thinking about this in terms of, like, what should I buy, and, like, things will never be cheaper, and most likely, and whatever, in terms of deciding when to acquire things for, like, streaming or any hobby, to be honest. But
Freeze!
it made me think about, like, just a general streamer setup, like, obviously in a studio apartment. I'm in an armchair right now with a laptop in my lap, you know, so it's not the most ergonomic or nice thing ever. But it is what it is.
I'll race you there. Let it rain. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Yeah, keep throwing fire around your own
Go,
tower,
go,
please.
Baron!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Huzzah! One of them down. Is the other one? Nope, this is the other one. Okay. Let's fight near the tower so we take it out.
Dodge this.
Thank you for helping burn your own tower. Appreciate it.
Cool it.
Hey, 17. All right. What was I saying? Oh, but one of the things that's making me excited for a setup is I don't know if you know anything about VR or if you're following the new announcements from Valve, but they are doing a new headset called the Steam Frame with higher resolution screens, and I am interested in trying to set up basically a streamer setup, but also just a gaming setup where I don't use it for like VR. I am just seated in my armchair, but I basically can effectively have like giant monitors while in my armchair if I'm wearing the headset, and I feel like that would be very nice for streaming and other stuff, because I don't have a good way to sit at my desktop computer. It actually sits on top of a dresser, so I can't put my feet down, but also the chair I have, I can't like sit cross-legged in very easily, so it just makes it a little bit uncomfortable to use my desktop PC, and I'm rather excited for the possibilities of being able to do virtual monitors. Alright, finished that. Excellent. Nini Pone says, I found a Pokemon card I like at a local store, and it's priced at the lowest market price, and I want it, but I also don't want to spend the money on it. What? Sorry I missed that while I was fighting, and also trying to remember to keep talking and rambling. What card is it? I feel like it's not reading where I think I'm going. Alright. Nope. How does it keep misreading? Like, you see where my thing is, right? It's highlighted on this. Yeah, I can't teleport to Mondstadt for some reason, but we can teleport here. Did I tell you that when I was on the train performance, that there was a couple of like 20-somethings who were there without kids, because it's like a kids performance thing for the most part. As I mentioned before, I'm not mentioning the name of the performance so that people don't have an easy hint of where I am. And they were opening up Pokemon. Oh, I did. Yeah, because you commented on the 151, and that was just so sweet. Gardevoir from the Radiant collection. Pokemon isn't even my favorite list, but the card is pretty. There's so many beautiful illustrations in Pokemon cards. That's why I would collect. Oh my goodness. I did see it change there at the last second. Being the wrong one. Oh, okay. So it's telling me that, like, I can collect it, I think, but it's just saying that I have to go back. But it's because it has the exclamation point, I feel like I need to interact with the menu. It makes sense to me that Gardevoir could have a beautiful card, though. I love Gallade, personally.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
We got stuff.
Ad Astra Abyss.
And we can grab thing. No. Let's send people out. Oh, we can't. Okay. Alright. Missions are dailies. Gallade definitely is more my style, yeah. They were like, let's give the Master of Courtesy and Swordsmanship a cape. Oh, okay. That's great. That's everything on my list. Gentlemanly, swordsmanship, cape. I'm in. Go straight, a little right, and up. No. Oh, the red thing. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Alright. Let me figure out how to get up there. That makes sense. I'm surprised, given that I feel like I walked up to that thing before, but I must not have understood how to activate it. Or it didn't pop up or something. I don't know. Alright. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Technically we are getting up on 2 hours, but I'm feeling pretty good. So let's see what else we can work on, since we can't do this one yet. I feel like this one's gonna send us to the next zone. I don't want to do that. I guess we'll work on this one. Ooh.
I'll catch up. As a dutiful maid would.
Is crystallized like the ground elemental thing? No voice for Paimon there. No, I did not hear one, certainly. Are they boiling this little rock? Eliminate any threats. That's you, little dude. Sorry, you're cute, but you're a threat, I guess. Alright, is there a chest we could open here? No. Okay. Well, we will move on. I guess, I mean, they might be useful for, like, boiling soup, right? And also, apparently, their slime is delicious. I don't think I'm ever gonna drop the fact about, like, eating the slime. I think I will always remember that, and that will just be an association I have with the slimes now. I admit I used to really like super oily and, like, fatty food, but these days it upsets my stomach. I resent the fact that I used to be able to eat anything in, like, huge quantities. And then after getting a little bit sick one time, well, I got pretty sick at one point. And, fortunately,
No escape!
I am no longer able to just eat whatever I want all the time. Yeah. The major thing that is I seem to have the gluten intolerance now. But I also just feel like I have more stomach sensitivity in general. If I eat too much fat, if I eat too many carbs, if I eat too much... Usually protein's fine. Well, animal protein is fine. Plant protein sometimes, like beans of some kinds will disagree with me. Meat is okay, for sure. But... other stuff I have to be more careful with. Finding some use. Is that what I'm supposed to do here? Oh, I just get up there, I think. Can I climb this? Nice, okay. A local restaurant closed a good while ago, but I loved their focaccia. It was gluten-free. I got the recipe. Yeah, send that to me. I made a coffee cake with my students on Tuesday with gluten-free flour, and it was really good. It was out of a cookbook that I got last year that was called As Cooked on TikTok. And I think when it was new, it was like recent trending recipes on TikTok, but it is like a cookbook from a couple of years ago now. But my students have enjoyed the things that we have made out of it.
Don't get frostbite. What's the hurry?
I cannot tell what's going on at all right now.
Dodge this. With the wind.
But we doing it.
Yeah.
Time to clean up. Leave it all to me.
Cool it.
Steady as stone.
I'm not sure what's healing me right now, but it's great. Alright. Gotta make things from a WoW cookbook with them. They haven't been interested in any of the WoW cookbook items. I did buy that, so we have a copy of that at the school too. But unfortunately, like, the school that I teach for, there's almost no nerd population. And liking video games beyond, like, the boys maybe being into, like, literally GTA, despite the fact that they're, like, 11. Or maybe, like, Fortnite or Roblox. Video games are, like, super not cool, and you have to hide the fact that you like them from other children, usually. So unfortunately, the video game cookbooks and the D&D cookbook are not very popular. And I usually, I mean, I do ultimately pick the recipes, and sometimes I do veto certain things where it's like, this is a recipe that, like, you slow cook for 12 hours. Like, that's something that just doesn't work within program time for obvious reasons. But let's see. Is this pointing me towards Cyrus? It must. Okay. But even though I might, like, have the last say on what exactly we do, usually I pick from a list of things that the students have expressed that they're interested in. The program that we're in is really big on student choice, because it's supposed to help them practice, like, forming opinions and, like, how do we form a good opinion, and how do we help plan events rather than waiting for other people to, like, give us things or set it up. Like, it's supposed to build agency, so that as they get older, like, they are making choices rather than just, I don't know, seeing what happens to them, which for these kids probably wouldn't be anything good. So, yeah, it can be frustrating when it's like, oh, I'm really excited about this thing, but my students, generally speaking, do not care what I am really excited about. That just doesn't interest them. But maybe someday I will have more nerd students.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Fantasy nerd students would be ideal. I do have a couple students this year that are more, like, creative, and that's fun. Like, there's one student who likes sewing and crocheting and stuff like that, and I do appreciate that, but she's very willing to cook. You can tell she has to be part of cooking at home, but she's not as into, like, fancy cooking.
Wine and adventure.
Alright, dude. You're back. What's the situation? There's still monsters out and about. Monsters are still in the area, eh? So, it seems that the effects of the storm have yet to disperse. So there is still time, then. Time for the Adventurers Guild to show its quality. It is up to us to take those monsters out in the wild while the Knights of Favonius are still focused on defending the city and the area around Mondstadt. I understand. Thank you for your help in investigating. I will reconsider the commissions that we will be sending out. Take these as your reward. Alright. Got some stuff. Let's see. Next. Okay. Got that checked off. Alright.
I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Let's see. There's the wrong button, obviously. That is also not what I wanted. Quest. See what else we can work on. An adventurer wants to seek out... Let's see. This is still mentions the next place, so I'm gonna hold off. I guess we're gonna go to the temple now. How do I... Let's just teleport here, because I'm not totally sure what I need to do. There's more quests? Oh, you're right. Oh, no, these are all specific ones. This is just all quests. Where's the day with Noelle? No, there's no day with Noelle. Unless it's somewhere here in town and I just haven't found it yet. I might also need to be a higher rank, yeah. Alright. Let's fly to where this solo venture is. We'll find out what that means. Ooh, a chest. Let us stop and kill him. We have one. That was easy. Thank you for checking on that. How do I get the day with no L1?
Wow, these will come in handy.
I need to rank 26 and complete specific Archon quests. Okay. Well, we are nowhere near 26, but we will try to remember to do that once it becomes an option. Alright. If you could stop climbing random stuff, that would be great. If I could fire at an actual enemy, that would be great.
Go, Barrett Bunny!
Whatever. We're just gonna shoot you. We're not gonna use fire arrows. This seems like it's gonna work fine. Alright. We are indeed halfway there. You know what they say, when you've gone as far as you can, you're halfway there. Alright, give me just a second. I got a message from work that I need to read. My evening performance job has been canceled due to weather concerns. So, once I am off work tonight, I am off. I suspect I will definitely... I suspect I am going to... Oh my goodness, go back. I pushed the wrong button and now it's trying to load a buy things. Nope. Go back. Cancel. I'm curious to see as if road conditions are dangerous, they will cancel after school activities. So I am a little curious to see if they will ultimately cancel the program that I work for, an after school program. And I will just get to go home soon. But like very, very soon. But we'll see what happens.
Bet you can't keep up with me! I must leave no stone unturned.
I do feel like I appreciate that Noah hits very hard. I'm definitely somebody who... I like strategy. Like, I like the rock, paper, scissors of elemental things. Which I feel like I haven't totally understood in this game.
I'll catch up.
But also I enjoy feeling like I'm getting somewhere with every attack.
Someone needs assistance.
I'm always a big fan of
Go,
feeling
Barrett
like I'm getting somewhere with every attack. On the one hand, it is nice to be off. On the other hand, I'm a little bit disappointed that I'm so, like, fine and happy with, it being canceled, because last year was really fun.
I'll race you there!
But I admit that this year, I am also genuinely, usually happy to find out, like, oh, we don't need you to come. And I'm like, okay, I'll go home and have some time to myself. Nini Pion says I use a Claymore character more when I want to feel like I'm doing a lot of damage. Yeah, and I think that's what I'm enjoying about it, is that it feels very much like I'm getting somewhere, I'm doing something.
Oh, so sorry.
for now.
Oh, we found the item we were here for.
Freeze!
That's convenient.
Ah! 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 What's the hurry? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Hey, get him!
Alright. Got one. And we can head back. Nini Pion says, who do you think you like more? Kea, the current knight with the secret past, or his adopted brother Diluc, who is a former knight but Batman? I can't remember as much about Kea. I feel like, because he appeared early in the story, I feel like I remember that I was not super into him, but needed his combat stuff. So I'm not sure. I'm hoping that we'll get to see both of them again. I have done stuff more recently with Diluc, and he was okay. He wasn't my favorite.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
I guess the convenient thing there is then it like won't be difficult to move on and hold to the fact that I want to use like characters that are relevant to the region that I'm in. Wow.
Not so
okay.
hard!
That was rude. That was really freaking rude. I'm gonna come up there. What? How are you just standing on the wall? Spider-Manning your way around to kill me? That's so rude. Alright, well, my goal is to go over there, because that looks interesting, so. We got Bird's Nest. Alright. Are you anything? No. Okay. Report back to Jack. Where was he? In Mondstadt? He was. Alright. But yeah, we haven't seen Kaya for a bit, so I don't remember much about him beyond the fact that I was like, you're okay, but I'm not that into you. And Diluc is fine. I feel like Mondstadt doesn't seem to have characters that I'm, like, gripped by. I do kind of like Venti.
Learn to handle my booze better.
And, like I've said before, Amber makes me feel kind of nostalgic because she was the kind of character that, like, I really liked because I related to a lot when I was younger. But yeah, I'm not feeling, like, super sad that I will leave them behind either. They're good, but not everything. Did you manage to find them? Whew, that's a relief. I've always been using this map, so I've put down a lot of markings onto it. Losing it would have been a disaster. And if I had really lost my handbook, I don't know how I would have asked Catherine for a new one. I mean, what a joke for an adventurer to lose their handbook during an adventure. Thanks. I'll keep these things close from now on. Please, take these as a token of my appreciation. Nini Pion says, I want to like them more than I do, but I think it's because I wasn't there from the beginning. I also suspect, and like I kind of abstained from saying this, but now I will, because it feels relevant. I suspect that, like, they didn't quite hit their stride in storytelling, or they had to deal with that reality of, like, when you're setting up a whole new world, like, it can't be that deep or complicated. You need to rely on some, like, archetypes or things that people will be able to figure out quickly. And so I wonder if that's part of why it feels like Mondstadt has some interesting elements, but overall is also quite bland, because there was just so much to set up with, like, the original launch of the game, and then as it goes on, and it's been years and years and people, like, know more and more lore, you can do more complicated and nuanced things, because, like, there's plenty of things to connect it to, it won't confuse people. And so I suspect that's also part of the reason that, like, later stuff is better. It also could be the case that, like, just as they got going, they hit more of their stride and they just became more compelling storytellers at the company that makes Genshin Impact, as well. Alright, we finished that quest. We are running out of stuff to do, which I did not think was gonna happen. We still need a lot of this rank. I guess we could just go fight things. Help Sealies. Okay, how do I help Sealies? Are they're fairies, I'm assuming. How do I find them? They are floaty blue things in the wild that you just follow until they go home. Okay, well, let's go find some of those then. One thing I wish this game had is a beautifully animated horse. I really like that about Breath of the Wild. Incidentally, I'll let you know, as well as anybody else catching the VOD later. For the next 2 weeks, I am off of my normal work. Now, of course, I have holiday observations, as I'm sure many people do. That will impact my streaming schedule. I am thinking that I will probably still stream on Wednesdays, but Thursdays being Christmas Day and New Year's Day, I expect to not be available for streaming. But I'm hoping to stream more, potentially overall. So games that I will be doing will be, of course, World of Warcraft and Genshin Impact. That will not change. The Genshin streams will move to Tuesday, and I will announce when those are happening in the new streamer Discord. But I am also looking at starting Tears of the Kingdom and finishing Hogwarts Legacy, because Hogwarts always feels like a Christmas thing to me to some extent.
A reward on the road.
I think partially because there's beautiful Christmas scenes in the earlier movies that I like more, or wintertime scenes, but also because ABC Family used to always do Harry Potter marathons for the holidays, so that just is in my mind now. So those are some things to look forward to over the next 2 weeks. Because I'm hoping to get some games off my backlog. So that I stop feeling so guilty and start enjoying games more. I have done pretty good at different points in the past to, like, think about things not as a backlog, but as, like, a catalog of experiences I have. What I'm struggling with right now, though, is that I am very excited and I enjoy collecting. I like getting new games, but I feel kind of bad when I buy games and haven't like opened other games that I have. So I want to feel more good about my collecting specifically. All right, that was not a helpful ghost thing, but that did get us some experience. Airy Otter, yes, we're going to be doing some Airy Otter. I see a dude and a woman. Maybe they need help. Actually, the dude looks evil. I'm suspecting that he's evil, given that this monster is not attacking him. The monster is attacking me. Leave me alone. I don't do small talk. Alright. Come on! How long do you expect a guy to keep waiting, huh? There are monsters in the gorge, so the Knights of Favonius wouldn't let me through. Too dangerous, they say. I've been waiting and waiting, and still no sign that they'll let us through anytime soon. I would have expected a little more efficiency from the illustrious Knights of Favonius. You're an adventurer, huh? Well, go on then. Get in there and take out a few monsters for me, pronto. Well, I mean, if it's not a quest, I don't know if I need to do it. You were rude. Yes, Fatui, that's what I meant. Now that performance job has been canceled, I eagerly await being told that after-school activities are also canceled. But I kind of think it won't happen. Ah, but he's not a daily commission today.
No one escapes my sights. Go, go, Baron Bunny. I'll race you there.
Alright. Continue. Nope, I don't want to cook.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Getting a little farther, getting a little farther. If I do all of them within certain parameters met, I get an additional reward. There was a Sealy on the cliff. Ooh. Not a Sealy, but another one of those little things to collect. I think I know what you're talking about with the Sealies. Ooh, these are pretty. Which I guess means I'm gonna fight it. Got that. Whopper flower. I like the whopper flowers. Right. Continue on our quest to find more. Was this the thing you thought you saw? Hopefully it was. It was, but it wasn't Sealing, no. But at least it gave experience. And there's a chest up here, so our progress will continue. I also saw some, like, ruined stuff down there that we'll go check out after I get this chest up here. Alright. That worked. Just yeeted them off the cliff.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
I realize that I don't take fall damage, but it still feels weird to let myself just
This
on the
one will be
ground.
frozen in time.
Is that not what it wants me to do? Maybe I need to melt them? I'm not fast enough. Alright. Oh, I see. Well, it's good that I am careful. Should be another that I can activate with ice. Let's figure out where it is. It's possible that I've already done this one.
No escape.
Oh, when they die, they like fly around like balloons. That's kind of creative. I like it. You know, I feel like I recognize this area. Is this like where you spawn in for the first time? I feel like it might be like where I crawled out of a cave or something. I don't quite remember. What? What are you doing? Okay. quest continues to find things to do. I guess I'll check the map and see if I have that unlocked. I do. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this looks very familiar, like with the water. And I feel like maybe that was where I spawned in for the first time. I love those little creatures. I don't want to fight them. I'm glad they don't attack me. I saw a glowy thing. And it wasn't the sun. It was glowing blue. Thing to fight. It's funny that I used to hide from things to fight, and now I'm the one pulling them. How things change. What are you shooting at?
I'll race you there.
Okay. Okay.
Over here.
Alright, well now we gotta get back up there. Great. Oh my goodness, please. Well, we'll get back up there, and we'll continue on our quest to defeat things and take stuff. We got it. We got it. We're gonna go back up there, because I don't have anywhere else in mind to go. And there's items to loot. That was kind of funny, though. Is that what I meant to have happen? Yeah.
I'll race you there. Get him. Blink. Over here. The more, the merrier. Blink. Boof. I must leave no stone unturned, as a dutiful maid would. Let me amuse myself a little. You really know how to get me going.
Spin blade.
Look at me. Just once more.
I'll keep this close.
I feel like that person had experienced loss, and they were experiencing grief, but we did it. We achieved something. Now we're gonna go achieve something else. Stand up, and my alarm is going off because it is time to go to work. Oh, you know what? I wasn't even thinking of that. It is time to go to work.
No one escapes my sight.
Alright, well, we're gonna finish this, and then I guess I'm gonna wrap up the stream, because I need to go to work. I think in my brain I was just like, oh,
Another
I don't
target
have to do
tracked
anything, I
down
can do
by
whatever I want,
Outrider
and
Amber.
that's not true. Alright, well, thank you for hanging out today, playing Genshin Impact. I will not be around tomorrow morning. I need to go care for my ferrets, and then I will be working a long final shift at a holiday performance. But thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate it. I'm glad you had fun. I also had fun, and I feel like we are fairly close to being able to move forward in the main storyline, and I'm looking forward to that. Appreciate your time today, and I will see you, if not tomorrow, then hopefully quite a bit in the next 2 weeks for some holiday streaming. Once again, thanks, and have a good one. Bye-bye! Waving and you can't see.